Hello and welcome once again to my 11 plus practice videos. This is a verbal reasoning paper. It's taken from the PSAT 11 plus verbal reasoning assessment paper. I have let's get started. The first one is move one letter from the first word on the left into the word on the right to make two new words. Okay. What are going to be what is the word? So it's stoop and bat. So if I move the O this side, it will be stop and boat. Okay, then great and last. So if I move the G here, it will be rate and glass. Okay, then tirade and con. So if I move the I here, it gets trade and coin. Okay, the next one, read the words in the grid and then use them to answer the questions that follow. Very good. So we have all these words here. We will read them later. Let's look at the question first. Find and write two words that are synonyms for the word friend. So friend, what is a synonym? Synonym is similar meaning words. So overrun, quality, buddy. Buddy is one. So write buddy. Glacier, increase, low, capture, humor, taxation, gradual, world, right, chum. So we have chum. Find and write two words that are antonyms of the word steep. Steep is antonyms is opposite, isn't it? Antonyms is opposite. So one is low, glacier, increase, body, overrun, taxation, gradual, gradual. Okay, the next one is two words that are synonyms for the word deserted. Deserted. Deserted means left alone. Synonym similar sounding. So deserted. Low capture, gradual, plow, concept, jump, right, far. Abandoned. Abandoned. Abandoned is one. D-O-N-E-D. Abandoned. The other one is desolate. Desolate. S-O-L-A-T-E. Excuse my handwriting, but I think you can understand. You can see the question and you can sort of get an idea of how to how to go around answering these, how to think about the answers. And you can guess the answer for yourselves, I'm quite sure. So the next one is underline two words that need to swap place for the sentence to make sense. For example, okay, we look at A. We use the meal planned the new recipe book. So using is not in the right place. So we will do planned. We planned the meal using the new recipe book. Okay, the hen laid, so laid comes, the hen laid her eggs in the barn. Crowds at the concert. So the crowds at the concert were singing loudly. Okay, next one. Question 4. Complete the third pair of words in the same way as the first two pairs. So how do we do that? So we have middle, meal, okay, cream, cram, stare, star, okay. So what do we do? Train, trail, grain, grail, pain, pale, P-A-I-L, pale, okay. Jet, jest, net, nest, wet, west, hut, hot, cut, caught, nut, knot, Okay, number 5. Complete the sentences by selecting the most sensible word from inside the brackets. Underline the word selected. The children built a tall tower using a wooden plank. It has to be a tower, it's tall, not planks, how silly of me, blocks, wooden blocks. So build tower block. Okay, then a large horses is already there, so a large helicopter startled the horses as it swooped low across the field. Okay, Elise was a good student and began to revise for her science test. 1 month, hour, day, 1 month before the exam. Okay, so the next one, is it month, am I right? Yes. Okay, solve the calculation on the right to find the missing number on the left. Write the answer on the line so that we know that. Okay, so 4 times 9 plus 7 is 4 times 9 is 36 plus 7 is 43, and then 100 minus 43 equals 7. 9 minus 4 is 5, so it should be 57. Then 92 minus 15 is 7 and 5, 12. 8 minus 1 is 7. So 7 times 11 is 77. And 445 minus 123, 5 minus 3 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. 4 minus 1 is 3. So 150 times 3 is 450. So 450 minus 322 is 8, and 2 10, and 4 minus 2 is 2. So this is 1. So it should be 128, right? So that is your answer. Okay, like a clean up. So 57, 11, 128, is that correct? Yeah. Okay, so the next one is telling us find the relationship between the first two pairs of numbers and apply this to the last pair. Write the missing number on the line. For example, 3 is to 12, 4 is to 16, 5 is to 20. So what should it be? 1 is to 13, 4 is to 16. So we are adding 12. 1 plus 12 is 13, 4 plus 12 is 16, 7 plus 12 is 19. Okay, 20 minus 4 is 16, 18 minus 4 is 14, 12 minus 4 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 2 is 6, 4 times 2 is 8. Yeah, next one is find the number that completes the third set of numbers in the same way as the first two sets. Write the missing number on the line. So 47, 45, 12, 57. So 45 plus 12 is 57, and so on. So let's look at this one. 2 times 3 is 6, 4 times 8 is 32, 6 times 9 is 54, 2 plus 2 is 4 and 1 5. So 2 times 2 is 4 and 1 5. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 should be 9. So this one, number C, it tells 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. 9 plus 15 is 24. 12 plus 7 is 19. Okay, 54, 9, 19, number 8. Yep, that's correct. Yeah. Write the missing numbers in the sequence. So we have all these numbers. So let's look at the numbers. They have 5, 12, 19. So 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 7 is 19, plus 7 is 9 plus 7 is 16, is 26. So it should be 26, plus 7 is 33, plus 7 is 40. So it should be 40. Next is 42, 39. This is declining, decreasing by 3. So this is 3 times table. It should be 45. 42, 39, 36, 33, 30, 7, 8, 7 and 8. 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11, so this is plus 1, plus 2, plus 1, plus 2 is 13, plus 1 is 14. Yeah, that's it. So that's your answer. Okay, the next page is asking, each of these questions uses a different code. Use the alphabet to help you work out the answer and write the answer on the line. Okay, so we have goat, IQC. I think this was the same example in a previous paper that I did solved on YouTube. But anyway, we'll go through it again. So G is I. So where is G? G is I. So it's the alternate. You're going forward and you're picking the one, the next letter. No, leave one letter and then pick the next one. So you pick the second letter, the second letter. Okay, O is Q. So again, O is Q. Okay, so that's how they got this. So let's not waste too much time in trying to understand how they got it. It's not needed. You can focus on the next question. It will be quicker. Right is this. So W is getting replaced with Z. Here is W, here is Z. It's going 2 places forward. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3 places, that place. Okay, so if I do S, S should be 1, 2, 3, V. Then T should be, T is here. It should be U, V, W. O has to be O, P, Q, R. Y, R has to be S, T, U. Okay, Y has to be 1, 2, 3, B. V, W, R, U, B. The next one is, okay, let me erase it, otherwise it will be confusing. Don't want to get confused. The question in its own is quite confusing. So the next one is, if the code for the letter is this, what is the code for post? Okay, so L gets K. Where is L? L is here, K is 1. So it's moving behind, backwards, 1 back. So P is going to move 1 back, so it will be O. O is going to move 1 back, it's going to be N. S will move 1 back, it's going to be R. And T will move 1 back, it's going to be S. O, N, R, S. Right? So then if the code for dinner is BG, okay, and so on, what word has the code AAMMI? So you have to find the word, not the code. So to do the how do they get that? So dinner, D is getting B. So let me erase this bit out. Then we can do it. D is B. So where is my D? D is here. D gets B. So it's moving backward. 1 step. Yeah. 2 back. 1, 2. The next. Okay. So D is getting B. So A. So if you have to find the word, not the code, the word, you have to move forward 2 steps. So A, move forward 2 steps. you should get C. 1, 2. C. Then M is here. 1, 2. O. M, O. I is here. 1, 2. K. So the word is cook, right? Number 11, complete the words by writing the three missing letters. Controlled, sustain, ability, parallelogram, dodecahedron. Okay, and then number 12, in the middle word, the first set of 3 has been made from letters taken from the other 2 words in the set. Identify which letters were used to make it and apply the same pattern to the second set. Okay. So let's get it done. Okay, so we don't look at example. You can have a look at it, but well, I've been looking at it. So okay, so this is fet and layer. Okay, so raft. So where did they pick this R from? They picked this R from the last one. So we will put the first letter as the last one, so it will be L, and then it is, they're saying A. Now they could have picked this A from this one or this one, or the T, this A. So it's a second or second, either way. So here the second one is R, is A. So I could pick either R or A. I will try with A. Okay, if it doesn't work, I have to come back and do it again. Then they have F. F is the first. This is F, the first letter. T. T. And then T, they have T, the third letter. Third letter is a E. It's late. 12A, is it late? Yes, it's late. Okay, 12B. Then I have cope, lump, pulp. So how did they get the P? Now the P is there in two words. It's in both words. There's a third one here, third letter, the fourth letter. So which one have they picked? I don't know. So I will pick either the third letter, which is L, or I could pick the fourth letter, which is E. I think I'll get with L. Looks like it. I don't know, I'll just go with L. So L, and then they have got a U, which is U is the second letter. Here is U. So I will pick the second letter. It's I. L, I. The third letter is L. Where is L? L is the first letter of the second word. First letter of the second word is M. And then L-I-M, I think the word is E, lime. P, if you can make a guesswork, do make a guess, but do check. You don't have to make a guesswork if you follow the logic. So P they picked up from, again, E. Again, there are 2 P's. So it is now going to be the last one, E. Okay, so it's lime. Then number C, games, themes, steam. Okay, what do we do here? So the first one is S. Where did they pick the S from? The S is the last one of the word, last letter of both words. The last letter of both words, one is T, one is S. So I will go with the last letter of the first word, that is T. So we'll start with T. Just guessing. You could start with the other one and check, but I'm just guessing. Okay. Yeah, I remove the lines. It's easy. So T. Sorry. So T. Then there's a T here. Steam. ST. Where did they get the T from? The first letter of the next word. That is H. So it's going to be H. Then E. E is here in games. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth letter. And here there are 2 E's. That is third and fifth. So it's the, if we say it's the fourth letter, A, 2, 3, 4, I. So I think it's I. Safer. Because if you see, if it's the third letter is N, THN, not really. I don't know what to do. Mix, so I could be pick up I. So then we have A. There's only one A. That's the second one, so it's R. A is R, yeah. M is M, the third letter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, the two M's. So 1, 2, 3. If I do the third, it's U. And then it's fourth, it's D. See? H-A-N-D. If I pick the fourth, it's D. So it's third is the word. So the word is third. T-H-I-R-D. Okay? Late line third. Then the next one, it's saying complete the words by identifying the missing letters. Use definitions to help you. That's great. So it's very attractive, beautiful. Beautiful. Watered down is diluted. Diluted. Taking over something with force is invasion. Invasion. Find a four-letter word hidden at the end of the word and at the beginning of the next. Underline the word and write it on the line. Okay. So she wanted fame and fortune. Mean. M-E-A-N. Okay. Tonight I shall have a bath instead of a shower. Tonight. You could be night, but I don't think that's right. Okay. So shall have. V-E-B-A-T-H, thin, T-H-I-N, thin. So it's thin. Then you have I wish editing my story were a simpler task. I wish, shed, I got it. S-H-E-D, see? S-H-E-D. We keep our boots in the understair cupboard. We keep our boots toots. Look at the start of the letters, the start of the word, letters at the end of the word, and try to join them with the letters in the next word, and then see what comes out. Like S-I-N is sin, you know. It could be one, but I don't think it's going to be that simple. It's this. Okay, wait. We keep our po, it's this. It's the first one that you get. It's this, guys. It's pour, P-O-U-R. So it's P-O-U-R. Okay. So it's pour, it's not here, it's here. Okay, great. Okay, the next one is saying read the information and use it to complete the diagram. Families have been moving into their houses in the new Coppington estate. The large family home has an even number door. Okay, even number. So it's either 4 or 6. The Wormsleys live on the same side as the Junipers. So remember this, even numbered. There are Wormsleys, the Junipers live on the same side as the Junipers but not next door. The Smiths live across the street from the Mirza family and next door to Junipers. The Junipers look out onto the school playground. So which one is the easiest to guess? It's the one, look out. Opposite the Wormsleys is Mr. and Mrs. Okafor. So Junipers look out onto the school playground. School is here. The Junipers have to be here. Right? Then they're saying linked to Juniper is Wormsleys. Wormsleys live on the same side. So they lived here. They will have to live here, but not next door. So Wormsleys live here. S-L-E-Y-S. Okay, the Smiths live across the street from the Mirza family and next door to Junipers. So this is where the Smiths live. And across the street from the Mirza, so the Mirza will live here. Mirza family lives here. Then what are we left with? Then they have said the first one, large family even numbered door. So 6 is gone. This is for the large. Then opposite the Walmsleys, Mr. and Mrs. Oakford. So this is Okafor, Okafor. That's the way it is. The next one, we go to number 16, is saying there are 3 people waiting for replacement tires at the car tire center. Okay, 3 people. So let us put in the initials. Romano, we have an R. Romano has an appointment for his truck with the mechanic at 10:15 a.m. and Jude's appointment is 2.5 later. So there is Jude. He is at 10:15. Okay, a.m. and 2.5 hours later. Mika's appointment is halfway between Romano's appointment and Jude's. Halfway. So Mika is here, halfway. Exactly halfway. So they've given this bit of information. If the mechanic is running 15 minutes late, when will he see Mika? Okay. So Jude's appointment is 2.5 hours later. So 10:15 plus 2.5 hours. That is 10:15 plus 2 hours 30 minutes. That is 15 plus 30 is 45. 10 plus 2 is 12. So it's 12:45. So this will be at 12:45. What is the name? Sorry. Jude. So Jude's appointment is at 12:45. Okay. Now where about Mika? So the Mika. Now the thing is, this is in between, right? Mika is exactly in between. So if Mika is in between, so what is half 2 hour 30 minute, 2.5 hour, 2.5 hour, half of, if I divide that 2, or half of, you know what I mean. So that would be 1 hour 15, 1 hour 15 minutes. So it's 1 hour 15 minutes, because if you add 1 hour 15 minutes and 1 hour 15 minutes, you get 2 hour 30 minutes. So 1 hour 15 is the midway. So if the mechanic is half an hour late, 15 minutes late, so the mechanic, you have a mechanic, so is my mechanic. This mechanic is 15 minutes late, so he will meet R or Romano at 10:30. So then the mechanic will meet Mika at 10:30 plus 1 hour 30. So that will mean 10:30 and 30 and half an hour is 11. So it's at 11. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Yeah, it's right, isn't it? I can't add. Why can't I add? 10:30 is 11:30. So that's 12. No, it's not right. I got something wrong. Wait. Yeah, so the mechanic is going to meet so what time will he see? So right, okay, so it's 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay, so if I do this 10:15 plus 1 hour 15 minutes, that would make it 1 hour 15. How silly of me. Gosh, see, this is what happens. I get confused midway, completely confused. I don't know what to do. So okay, so this is the mechanic. This is it's not Mika. Sorry, this is not Mika. So we got that sorted, didn't we? That for Romano it is 10:30 because the mechanic is running 15 minutes late. Okay, so he's running 15 minutes late. So we got that bit sorted. It's 10:30. What's next? The next thing is after 1 hour 15 minutes. So 10:30 plus not 1:30. Silly me, that's 15 is 45, it is 11. So my answer is 11:45, and that is correct. Yes, it's correct. So I got a bit confused here. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I have to take this thing off. Otherwise, we have no place to do other things. Okay, so the next thing I have is read the first two statements and then okay. First, and tick the sentence below that must be true. So what must be true? So all animals that sleep during day are nocturnal. Owls are birds that sleep during the day. Owls sleep in trees? Not really. Most animals have excellent hearing. No. Some nocturnal animals are birds. Yes. Nocturnal owls are birds. Some. This is the one. Solve the riddle. Write your answer in the line. Okay. My first is in senatorial but not in toleration. So you have to look for the letters that are in senatorial but not in toleration, the word, and you have S. Then it is in, my second is in disconnection but not in decision. So it's not D, it is not I, S, C, it is not O, it is not NN, it is not, it is T. T is not there in decision, so it is T. Okay, my third is in contest but not in sentence, it's not, it's O. Because O is not there in sentence. My fourth is in transmigrate but not in assignment, so we have R. Assignment. Yes, R is not there. And my last is in swirly but not in swirl, so it's Y. So the word is STORY. Okay, the next one is underline two words, one in each of the brackets that can be combined to make another word. So we have eye, bird, ear, sty, den, nest, nest, okay. Wall, back, drop, log, lip, lap, back, log, backlog, yeah, so it's back and log, backlog, fork, prod, spin, some, lift, give, so it's forklift. Yeah, forklift tracks, forklift, so it's fork and lift. Lock, coin, bank, wrap, roll, roll, it's roll, see, bank, you have bank rolls, bankroll. Okay, so that's the word, that's what it is. Write the correct homophone to complete the sentence. We could add a leek to our stew. Dessert was chocolate mousse, MOUSSE. The girl sighed, SIGHED. When she saw the long queue, we heard the baby wail, WAIL, right? Underline two as one in each of the brackets that are closest in meaning. Okay, reconcile, locate, remind, adjust, trap, conceal. So it is reconcile and adjust. I tram, trip, trap, clap, trap, trim, trip, clip. Okay, so you clip it, you trim it. Next is isolate, pierce, hole, penetrate, slash, lash, slice, slash. So it's a pierce, penetrate. Okay, they're all going through a hole. So it's pierce and penetrate. Okay, next is 22. Underline the two words, one in each set of brackets that are most opposite in meaning. Okay, so that is what is procure, eat, produce, console, consume, sleep. So we have tired, struggle, ambitious, lethargic, ended, restless. So what should we do? We have to find that are opposite. So we could have ambitious and we could have lethargic. That would be correct. Waiting, longing, emotion, desire, indifference, want. So it's indifference and longing. Evade, elation, exhaustion, temptation, tirade, energy. So we could have okay, you're exhausted, you're very energetic. Okay, 23. Read the sentence and answer the question, underline the correct answer. Okay, the man knew it would be advantageous to begin straight away. Advantageous means beneficial here. Then it is the children rehearsed daily for the upcoming show. Rehearsed is practiced. The shop incentivized its customers to bring their own shopping bags. Incentivized is encouraged. C is encouraged. Okay, the 24. Okay, we have to find the value of all of these. C minus A plus C. So you have C, you have A, you have E. So I have to do C is 3 minus 1 plus 5. 2 plus 5, that is 7. Then C square plus D square. So that's 3 square is 9, D square is 16, 25. And minus B 2, 23. C times C is 3 times 5 is 15. Next one. Change the first word into the last word by changing one letter at a time and making 2 new words. Okay. So this one, we have to do a bit of guesswork here. So we have bird and font. We have to find another word linking the two, okay, with the letters. So B. So if I put B here, we bond. So bond is one word. The other one is if I move the R and if I bring the N here in, it will be bind. So one is bind, the other is bond. Then said and hard. Said and hard is, it can be hard, can be S-A, hand, it can be hand, it can be sand as well. So why don't we write that? R, this can be in hand, and see, replacing just one is a sand. So you're replacing by one letter at a time. Okay, so sand and hand. So rant and test. Oh, it can be rest, can be ten. No, wait. R-A, which one shall I move? N. Can move the E to make it rent. And then I can move the E. So this is an S. take the end from here, so it's tent, rent tent. Yeah, rhyming words. But anyway, okay, so that's it. I think that answers all the questions. Thank you for watching, thank you for your time, and hope it helped in some ways in your all your preparations. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you find the videos useful. Thank you.